Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your daily focus tarot for Wednesday. I'm doing separate readings today. So let's do Wheel of Fortune. Something is changing. You're looking at what to keep and what to get rid of, and you're making this change. Your luck is turning around. You're moving to a better place. Maybe physically, but more so mentally and emotionally, moving to a better place in regards to something that's been going on in your life, a cycle of thinking, maybe even because we have Five of Wands in the reverse. Five of Wands can talk about competition or creative block. So you're looking at this is the transitionary period. This is the time where you're leaving the negative thoughts, you're leaving the things that hurt you emotionally and mentally behind. You're ending that cycle in your life with this Ten of Swords, and you're really looking at starting a new cycle. If somebody was plotting against you, getting ready to backstab you, or there was some sort of unmerited hatred or anything like that, this is about to end. You may have felt like this was, completely destroying you mentally and emotionally and affecting your ability to have long-term happiness and long-term stability and create that in your life. But that Six of Swords is saying this is ending. This Ten of Swords is saying this is ending. This cycle is over with now. And we have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups, it can talk about childhood and nostalgia, but it can also talk about needing to have this balance between the joy that you're experiencing in life, things that happened in the past, and your ability to stay present in the here and now, your ability to be grateful for what it is that you have in the here and now and use that to your advantage to build that long-term stability, to build that long-term happiness that you're working towards. This is the change you're making. Then we have the Five of Wands and the Empress in reverse. Now the Five of Wands in reverse, this can talk about, like I said in the upright, it can talk about competition for material things. It can talk about creative blocks and really trying to figure out, what your next move is, anything that you're sort of disagreeing with somebody on. So when it's in the reverse, unfortunately, it can talk about this conflict getting escalated because you weren't able to come to a resolution or make a decision. And even somebody trying to sabotage or destabilize the situation. So be aware of that. You shouldn't remain silent on this. Don't avoid, Five of Wands in reverse can talk about conflict avoidance due to self-doubt. Don't avoid making the decision and moving forwards. You really need to move forwards. The Empress in reverse can talk about, codependency, a dependency on others. It can also talk about resisting that change and being indecisive, or even being neglectful about the situation. Sometimes it talks about somebody manipulating the situation. And in regards to being indecisive or disconnected from the situation or yourself, it can talk about neglect in regard to that, neglecting what it is that you need to do for yourself to move forwards. And the final card that came out for you was the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands, this talks about getting a higher perspective on where it is you want to go in your life, on what the situation is, on what you're hoping to achieve and accomplish in this situation. Really get that higher perspective to find your path. There is a path out of the darkness into the light, but you've got to almost make that path. It might be a little bit of a struggle. You know, it's not easy to achieve long-term stability or to achieve long-term happiness. Sometimes what we think will make us happy, we get, into it, or we get partway into it and we realize that it's not actually for us. It's not actually helping us in the long run. So really take a look at the situation more deeply. Try to get your emotions out of it. Try to get any sort of decisions that you need to make done. And that's going to help you keep your eye on the long-term prize. That stability, that contentment. That's what you need to be focusing on, is the long term. This is going to be a short-term situation, and you've got the Wheel of Fortune, so it's changing. Okay? What do you keep out? What do you let in? You're changing that. Okay? Or I should say, who do you keep out? Who do you let in? Sometimes that's more appropriate to this situation. So really focus on your vision moving forwards for your life. Have a great Wednesday. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.